Southern Chile makes up the third subregion of the country. Like the north of Chile, the south has a sparse population. The area is one of the places on Earth, like Norway, Alaska, and a few others, that has fjords. Fjord is a Norwegian word. These were formerly glaciated valleys that filled with seawater as sea level rose at the end of the Ice Age, really the Pleistocene epoch, but Ice Age will do for our purposes. It's that period of time that ended about 10,000 years ago. You can see on this map how much of the coastline is very straight, but when you reach southern Chile, it becomes, I guess I would say, beaten up with islands and bays and inlets. That's the fjorded landscape. Tens of thousands of years ago, that area was buried beneath glaciers. But then, as temperatures warmed, the ice melted and retreated back up into the Andes, sea level rose, and the water came in from the ocean, partly filling these fjords. Because of this, the location in southern Chile has very little land. It's mostly water and mountains, at least land that you could live on. It's very far south, and because of that, the weather is very rough and difficult to handle. Southern South America is the closest major land mass to Antarctica. But it is jaw-droppingly beautiful. This is Torres del Paine National Park in southern Chile. It's part of Chilean Patagonia. Yes, that is a little golf course in the foreground. Gorgeous. Even these guys are down there. Economically, the southern part of Chile has an important forestry industry. That means cutting down the trees and making paper pulp and lumber and furniture, things like that. There was a time when the Chilean government allowed clear cutting of the forest, so you take the entire forest down. But then after the end of the dictatorship, some environmentalists got to the government and said, if you do this, you're going to destroy the forestry industry in one generation. So what they did is they flipped to just taking down the big trees, allowing the younger trees to continue to grow, and then replanting. And by doing that, you can sustain this for generations. This is also an important fishing area. Remember, Chilean sea bass, it is called Chilean sea bass, and all of the rest of the fish the Peruvians catch. These guys also catch it. And tourism for that wildness and beauty. I want to end Chile by telling you a couple of things. Chile is one of the safest countries in Latin America, and it's considered to be one of the safer countries really on Earth. They had a disastrous spell during the military dictatorship era that ended in the 1980s, but they have really pushed ahead with democracy and reforms that have benefited the population as a whole. Chile is also one of the countries in Latin America that, when you deal with the police, you are dealing with a professional police force that is not there to hassle you and not there to extort money from you. In most Latin American countries, even if you are reporting a crime, as many of you might know from having been to Latin America, the police may cause you real problems and attempt to extort money from you. In Chile, however, it does not work like this. And whatever brought this about, and there may have been many things that brought this about and brought Chile to this place, the country is stable, the population is in pretty good shape, the government functions normally, and the police are professionals and act like it.